Alright, guys. The sales are in for the Nintendo Switch 2. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but they just showed the sales for the Nintendo Switch 2 in America, and it's doing very bad. The Nintendo Switch 2 is doing so bad that the Game Boy Advance is doing better than the Nintendo Switch 2. Just let that sink in for a moment. A 20-year-old handheld is doing better than a modern handheld. That is the most insane thing I have ever seen in Nintendo history. And without no killer app for the Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo is cooked. Nintendo is doing very bad. And I have serious doubts that Nintendo will recover from this. I mean, my God, just think about that for a minute. The Game Boy Advance, a 20-plus-year-old handheld, is doing better than the Nintendo Switch 2. My God, if that doesn't spell out doomsday for Nintendo, then I don't know what does. And not to mention no killer app that will revolutionize the Nintendo Switch 2, which is the game hitter. That just hits in so many levels. Guys, don't get this Nintendo Switch 2. And here's one more thing. The Nintendo influencers that used to influence the Halo fans, the Nintendo fans, well, they finally told the truth. And Nintendo fans are pissed. Hate to say it, guys, but Nintendo's doing very, very bad this generation. There is no good news here. If you were expecting good news from these influencers, hate to say it, but they told the truth for once, and people are pissed. People are waking up from this reality, and there's data that backs this up. Man, I mean, I was a fan of Nintendo since the original Nintendo. And just to see Nintendo fall this much is just so damn depressing. I mean, I used to idolize this company. Back in the heyday, when I had a Game Boy, a Nintendo 64, the DS, the 3DS. Obviously, I did not go for the Nintendo Switch, but you get the point. They were the best of the best. Now, they are the worst of the worst. Nintendo is doing the worst that's ever been. And the Game Boy Advance is doing better than the Nintendo Switch 2.